Hi, I'm Elena Duty with the Division of Student Affairs. Today we're going to ask students some of their thoughts about social media. Who do you follow on campus and why?
I follow just the Maine University account, and on Twitter I follow the Maine University account and Jenny Hall Jones.
I follow Jenny Hall Jones, and I follow, I don't remember his first name, but James Patton.
I follow a lot of advice people on Twitter, especially. That's just where I consume all my news and advice. And so the one person on campus, he is a professor in the College of Business, and I just like the style of writing and advice he gives to students because it's very applicable as someone who wants to get a job after college.
OIT, just in case stuff like internet or power goes out and stuff like that.
Jenny Hall Jones is a pretty favorite follow. She's a dean of students. She does a very good job of engaging with students.
I actually don't follow anybody on administration.
I don't really follow anybody from Ohio University.
I don't truly follow administration. I follow student organizations more because that's more so what I'm active with.
What do you like that administration has done online?
I like that, with Jenny Hall Jones, I like that she's personal and some things are about school, but other things are just about her life.
I like when they tweet about events happening on campus because I think it's an easier way to see what's going on than through an email because it's more up to date.
One thing, Jenny Hall Jones, I know she's really interactive with students, and that's kind of what I like online is when people engage with me, and so any professor or that I've had who's even said oh, reach out to me with questions on Twitter, just tweet at me. I think just the availability of 24/7 on social media and having professionals on campus respond to students, I think that's a really, really good practice.
What have you seen administration do on social media that doesn't work?
I guess just trying to be too hip. If anything, maybe chill with the emojis and stuff like that.
Bland messaging, using social media for the sake of using it, just because people feel like they have a quota they have to fill. We have to send something out. We have to send some kind of message out. When social media should be about thinking of new, innovative ways to reach out to not just people who are already on campus, but high school students and parents who are on social media who want to be more engaged and know more about your university. I think it's sad when you post for the sake of posting.
I guess when people have really long captions, I don't take the time to read those at all.
I guess sometimes they're corny, but that could be funny too. So it could go either way.
What do you think administration or administrators could do to engage with more students online?
Maybe follow more people or find people that go to Ohio University and maybe be a little more proactive.
An important part of social media is establishing a two-way form of communication. It's not just a blast messaging. You're not just sitting there with a megaphone and shouting out things that you want people to hear. You have to give the students what they want to hear, and you have to understand what makes them tick. You have to understand what they're interested in and what they want to know more about.
I think the main thing is making it a common practice to try to respond to every single one, whether that just be a favorite, a like, or something like that. It doesn't have to be super in-depth or take a lot of time out of their day. Just any way to reach out with students, because I know especially millennials, even with brands, if we address a concern and then no one interacts with us, we're okay, maybe not done with the brand, but we have a really negative impression. So especially with professionals in the industry, just making it a practice to engage more, even if it is just a like or a passive form of engagement.
Thanks for watching Sidewalk Talk, presented by the Ohio University Division of Student Affairs.